It's time now for your evening edition of news for January 25th, 2024. I'm DeAndre Hamilton, joined by Rashid Esson. We have your TCI World and Regional Top Stories, a Magnetic Media production.
There's only one place in Providenciales where you can really feel your duty-free savings, and that's at Sam's Club on Leeward Highway. Duty-free bread basket items on top of Sam's Club already low prices? If you're not shopping at Sam's Club, you're paying too much.
Continuing progress on the border force of the Turks and Caicos meant the opening of a new office in North Caicos today, with the men and women to be stationed at the site sworn in to interrupt efforts of smuggling, trafficking, and any illegal activity threatening the safety, particularly at the borders. Linda Malcolm, Director of Ports with the Border Force, said the office in Bottle Creek amplifies the government's commitment to all islands in the TCI chain.
North Caicos is breathtaking with natural beauty and rich cultural heritage. As we open this new Border Force office here, we reaffirm our pledge to preserve and protect this vital part of our nation. This office symbolizes our unwavering commitment to safeguarding the integrity of our borders and ensuring the well-being of our communities.
Tabled in 2023 by E.J. Saunders, Deputy Premier and Finance Minister, the new Gaming Control Amendment and Gaming Machine Amendment bills have been passed. The bills aim to create a fair and updated tax system for gaming houses, adjust the fees related to gaming in the country, and prepare for the full implementation of the 2018 ordinance, which had been passed but not enacted. The Gaming Machine Amendment pushes taxes up to 30% of revenue and eliminates taxes on winnings paid out by the gaming houses. And the Gaming Control Amendment mandates that payments be made within 15 days of each month. At 6 p.m., Junior Junkanoo in Nassau gets started with CV Bethel High School hosting the North Caicos Stars of the Turks and Caicos, who have created and pasted their own costumes and learned new styles of drumming courtesy of Barabbas and the tribe. When we caught up with the 6 boys at the TCI Diaspora office yesterday, they confirmed that they are ready for the road. Magnetic Media is your news leader. Ahead, Rashid Esson with Regional Top Stories.
You can always find what you're looking for and what you need at Quality Food World. Shop retail, shop wholesale. Quality has the brands you know, the brands you love. Always quality. Big savings every day. And remember to look out for sales for even bigger savings. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mondays through Saturdays. Open 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Sundays. On the 5 Keys Access Road. Quality Food World, a prime trading company.
It's now time for your Regional Top Stories. I'm Rashid Esson. Cold-hearted crime continues in the Bahamas, the latest where a gunman who appears to be a young boy, probably in his teens, boldly walked up to a gas station pump attendant, shot him, and ran away. The pump attendant, who appeared to be seated as seen on camera footage from the station, immediately fell to the ground. This happened on Tuesday, January 23rd at the station situated at the intersection of East Street and Bamboo Boulevard, opposite the East Street South Police Station. The victim is reportedly in hospital undergoing surgery. Following the incident, Prime Minister Philip Davis received criticism for being out of the country after announcing crime-fighting plans for the nation. He was in Africa signing agreements forming diplomatic relations with Kenya. However, upon his return, just hours after the shooting, he announced on January 24th the laying of a new bail amendment bill adjusting the nation's handling of bail rights. Wednesday, January 24th marked the 6th year of International Day of Education created by the United Nations General Assembly to recognize the role of education for peace and development, and CARICOM, speaking to this year's theme, that is, Learning for Lasting Peace, emphasizes the importance of education in fostering a peaceful society. It said, quote, "Our education system is an important partner in the development and preservation of a peaceful society. At the macro level, schools support the peace effort when they prepare students to function as well-adjusted members of society, productive and creative members of the workforce. This, CARICOM says, is the foundation of peace building in society." Magnetic Media is your news leader. See these stories in full in the next edition of The Magnate.
As new gaming legislation passed through the House of Assembly on January 23rd, Alvin Garland, opposition-appointed member, is more concerned about the possible social impacts of gambling on the Turks and Caicos' population.
I believe that the government focus should be finding ways to discourage Turks and Caicos Islanders from gambling and to trying to avoid having an increase in addicted gamblers within the Turks and Caicos Islands.
He refused to give his support for the gaming control and gaming machine amendment bills, maintaining that there were more important bills that benefited locals that should come to the House. The Premier maintained that any restriction on residents and their legal participation in gambling would have to be put to the people via consultation. That does it for the evening edition of News. Thank you for joining us. Remember, you can support the North Caicos Stars tonight. ZNS is carrying the broadcast exclusively. Watch it on Facebook, YouTube, or good old-fashioned television. I'm told the broadcast begins at 6:30 p.m.